What happened in this particular case, the police were called just after 10 o'clock.
Right.
The only survivor, Bobby Stevens, was able to run to a neighbor's house and was shot in the face. Yeah. Right, and he was able to run to a residence that was just to the east of Chuck E. Cheese and called the police. So the police came and they kind of split up. A number of police officers went to that location, and a number of them also went to Chuck E. Cheese. And there were paramedics that went to both locations too.
When did you decide that you were going to rob the place?
Probably like September, October.
Did you know that you were going to kill whoever was in there?
No. I got there around 9:20.
About 9:20?
Yeah. I just noticed it was pretty slow, or, there wasn't really nobody around and stuff. So I was like, well, I could go ahead and do this, And so I started looking, and I started thinking, well, I can do this, I gotta shoot these people. So I'm like, okay, well, we'll shoot. And so I started, I was just, while I'm doing everything else, eating and playing video games stuff, I'm just keeping an eye on people, find out who's there, who's gonna be working, who it is they gotta shoot and stuff. And they all had one thing in common, they didn't know me. And because I didn't have no association with them, to me their life wasn't nothing, to me.
To you they were like what?
Their life wasn't nothing. I saw the last couple at the counter, getting their little prizes and stuff. I went to the men's room.
You go into the men's room and you look in the mirror.
Right. And I was still kind of iffy on it. And then, I went ahead and kind of, like I said, hyped myself up and came out and started shooting.
When you were hyping yourself up, what were you doing?
Just looking in the mirror like, are you really gonna do this? And I'm like, yeah, sort of like talk to myself.
And so you got hyped up and you walked straight out?
Walked straight out the bathroom. And shot Sylvia. And once that happened, it was all over.
Does it bother you that they're dead, Nathan?
No.
Why?
I guess because for me, death ain't nothing. I'm not afraid of death.
And you didn't take the time to think that their life was something?
Important to somebody else, right.
So you walk out of the bathroom. You've decided what?
She's about to die.
These people have to die.
Are about to die.
These people are about to die.
Mm-hmm. I didn't see the salad bar. I didn't see, I didn't hear the music. It was like just blackness, just empty at the salad bar.
Did she see you?
No. It was like she had a glow around her, so to speak.
So you just held the gun up and fired but looked the other way?
I knew where she looked. I knew where she was standing. I knew she didn't see it. And in my head, I seen the target, so to speak. And I placed the gun there. And I know she got shot. When the first shot went off, everybody jumped, including me. And like I said, it happened so quick. Before Sylvia even hit the ground, because I heard her fall, I had already shot. What's his name?
Ben? How far away from him were you?
Probably closer than we are down. I remember the sound went off. And when he jumped, I jumped because it scared me. I shot him. And it spun him back the same way he was coming around. It spun him back around the same way. And that was the last thing I saw. I never saw him hit the ground or nothing. And then, I was already turned around, going toward Colleen. Yeah, I don't understand why she sat there and watched. I was expecting her to run, but she didn't run. That's why I turned around so quick. But she didn't run. She stayed right there and just watched.
And what happened if she had run?
I would have shot her.
Did you ever have eye contact with Colleen?
Oh, yeah. That's what brought me kind of down.
Did Colleen say anything?
She's like, no. She shook her hand like, no.
But she did say no.
Yeah, she said no. That's it. She didn't beg for her life or nothing like that.
What if she had, Nathan?
When she said no, she sort of begged, you know. She sort of begged. And it pissed me off because they kind of like bought. People gonna say I don't have compassion, but I know I got compassion. And they bought this compassion. Now I'm like, you know, why you doing this to me? You know, why you trying to make me like you? You know, it's easy to shoot you when I don't like you. And it's like, you know, why you trying to make me like you?
Because she said no?
When she said no, it's like she kind of begged, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, you just sit here and watch me shoot two people. What do you mean no?
Do you understand why she was looking for compassion?
Oh yeah, I totally understand. I agree with her and everything.
Nathan, why?
What?
Why did you kill him?
They were witnesses to a crime. That's why.
Did you have any feeling?
I had no feelings at all.
Excitement?
No excitement, no nothing.
But Colleen brought that back.
Right.
And what were you thinking at the time?
I didn't have no choice.
Why? Everybody always has a choice.
Because she had seen me shoot two other people.
It is going to be inconceivable to people who finally hear this that you didn't have any feelings about human life.
I didn't have any feelings about human life until after I shot Colleen.
And what did you feel?
I felt like, how can I do this? And I was like, well, you started, you gotta keep on finishing.
And when you thought, how could you do this? What did you think of yourself?
I was just sad. I'm not explaining to you. I was just sad.
But you kept going.
Because I had to finish it. I had to finish.
You fired, he ducked.
Yeah.
You hit him.
Yeah.
Did you think you killed him?
No, I knew I didn't kill him.
Why didn't you stop and shoot him again?
I don't like blood.
You don't like blood.
No. I would have to, if I was to do that, I would have to sit there and watch him. Office. And Margaret looked up and said, can I help you or something? And she saw the gun. And that's when I heard Bobby get up and run out. Had her open up the safe. And I shot her.
And Margaret was still alive.
I didn't want her to suffer or nothing. That's why I shot her a second time. I didn't shoot her because she was going to identify me or something. I knew she was messed up already. And I didn't want her. She sounded like she was in pain. So that's why I shot her. Again.
And you walked out of Chuck E. Cheese's.
Jogged, ran.
He left, went to a friend's and counted the money, then to his girlfriend's. Both places, he thought the same thing.
I heard her bleed. 4 people died. And basically, to me, their lives were only worth $300 or $400 a piece.
Those people, what would those words be?
It was wrong.
It was wrong.
Yeah. I shouldn't have killed them. I shouldn't have robbed them. I should have just left them alone. They didn't do nothing to me.
If you were to get out again, would you kill?
No. Not unless they stood in the way of something. If they was hurting me, I'd kill them, yeah. Would take no problem.
Do you realize how cold that is?
Yes.
And what do you think of yourself as a result of it?
I still don't have a problem with it.
Would you describe yourself as a human being?
Yeah. I'm breathing, my heart's pumping and everything.
Do you have a soul? Do you have a conscience?
Yeah, I have a soul, I have a conscience. But who cares what the people think about me?
Should you have killed Sylvia?
No, I shouldn't have.
Should you have killed Ben?
No.
Should you have killed Colleen?
I shouldn't have killed anybody. I shouldn't have robbed that place. Fact is, I did, though.
Should anybody care about you?
I really don't care if they do or not.
Let me ask it this way. Why should anybody care about you?
I don't care. You don't understand. I don't care about nobody. I don't care. I don't care about anybody watching this. I don't care. The only people I care about is my family, my friends. That's all I care about. I don't care about nobody else.
Do you have nightmares about this?
I did.
What were the nightmares like?
Just replay everything that happened.
What should your penalty be?
If you want to make me hurt, life in jail. But still, I'll figure out how to make that better for me.
Why not death?
I ain't afraid of death. Death ain't gonna bother me.
Life in prison because?
I gotta sit here and basically rot to death.
What happens when you say that you believe in life ever after, you believe in heaven, that you believe you'll go to heaven? What happens when you see Sylvia and Ben and Colleen and Mrs. Kohlberg in heaven?
Hopefully they'll forgive me. But I gotta keep going on. If they don't, I gotta keep going on. I'm not gonna let them bring me down.
In heaven?
Wherever I meet anybody at, as anybody. Somebody wants to, you know, I want to apologize and stuff, but I can't do nothing about it. That's all I can do.
Nathan Dunlap believes the death penalty is used more out of hate and revenge than anything else.
If you want to kill me so bad, then come do it. That's my attitude.
Isn't that kind of a macho, bravado type thing?
It ain't macho to me or nothing, but I'm not saying it's macho or nothing, but the fact is, I killed 4 people. I almost killed a 5th. I want them dead, and they're dead. Come kill me then. If you think you can take my life, come do it.